Oh,
Okay, there.
no. Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for being a trailblazer, being a true leader. You accomplished so much. First Latina librarian of a major library, not only a library director, but a Latina. What an accomplishment. First Latina, executive director of ALA. Many accomplishments. You're a true leader, a true model for all of us. We're inspired by you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Okay, we're running a little late, but we're almost there. We're almost there. Since we're running a little late, I'm going to ask for a special favor that you try to spend a little time with the exhibitors, because we promised some time to the exhibitors. And so if you could do us that favor, we would be very grateful and appreciative. And I have to pause briefly for a commercial brought to you by the organizers of RNCIV. For those of you with smartphones, oopsie, RNCIV's mobile sponsor is debuting a Spanish language version of its mobile application. Check it out when you get a chance. If you have an Android smartphone, you can access that app. Now at this time, I would like to, before I forget, there are different programs and events. This evening's event, I want to invite you to that. Is Pat Mota still here? Where's Pat? Oh, Pat, I want to recognize you, Pat, for being part of RNCIV. You're such an accomplished author. You've done so much for Reforma. Your contributions for Dia de los Niños, getting it started, being a champion for the award, that you're responsible for the Mora Award that Reforma gives annually to libraries for excellent Dia de los Niños programs, for your leadership, for your support, for your contributions to Latino literature. We salute you. I'd like to invite the co-chairs of the exhibits committee, Patrick Sullivan and Tess Tobin.
Okay, we've got a screenshot here that should be coming up that will include all of the exhibitors that we have. And I say that because we did have some late entries as well, and their names will be on the display here as well. Some of them are right out front. A beautiful range of print products, tech products. We have this year, we actually have an international booth, which the AMBAC president will, Oscar Saavedra, will be manning, and also the IRO from Mexico City, Elenita Tapuan will also be there. We also have a nice range of library schools as well, and I would encourage you, because I tend to think, oh, I'm in California, San Jose State, and I have any number of students that are studying outside of our program, so please stop by to find out what may be available through those other programs as well. Also nonprofits, one of the last entries that came in, StoryCorps is here as well. And I'm sure you've all heard their stories, their recorded stories on NPR as well. So those are the kinds of things that we want to make sure we go and spend the time with the exhibitors. They're investing in us. They're part of our Reforma family. So with that, I'll turn it over to Tess.
Hi, I'm very happy to be here, and I'd really like all the exhibitors that are in the audience to stand up and give them a round of applause. This year, all the exhibitors will be out here on the mezzanine level. There's more than 30 exhibitors to visit, so please stop by, as Pat said. And I'm going to ask the exhibitors to walk towards the door for our official ribbon cutting. Let's all stand.
Be shy. Get close.
All right. We hereby declare the exhibits area open.
So let's get this conference started. Everybody, thank you. Have a great conference.
I'm fine. You?
Good. Nice to
that's
see you.
great. Nice to see you too. That's right. Nice to see you. Hello. Hello. How are you? Good. Love your shirt. Oh, beautiful shirt. How are you? Nice to see you too.
Take it.
is a challenge. We didn't write this because we agreed. I think we wrote this because we disagreed. And each one of us wanted to tell the story from their side. And it makes it very interesting, and it teaches you to not that there's a greater victory than coming up with an agreement.
there's a greater victory than coming up with something that you push rather than coming in with something that you work on together. And it really created something that was able to tell it from both sides. And we tried to pull that together, and I'm not sure how well we succeeded, but I guess we'll figure that one out shortly. And we did. We got to the end of this book and decided that we wouldn't repeat the experience. I'm not kidding. We got to the end of this book and we decided we would not repeat the experience. We decided that it was a challenge, it was difficult to do, and that we would not repeat the experience. What we did decide is that we would learn from it and that we would do it differently. And so we took one more attempt, and we did. And there's another one coming behind it. It's a very different type of book, and dealing with the topic of death. It is in a Latino environment that deals with death. But we learned a lot, and I can say that we grew a lot. And the second experience was a lot more pleasant than the first one. And we it is all about learning and growing, and it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. You take the chance. Writing is. I have a friend who's an author who says writing is bleeding on paper until you have no more to give. And if not, the editor will keep squeezing you for more until it finally comes to the end. But it's a wonderful experience, and as I would echo my mother, it's something that I think everybody should take a shot at doing. And I think that she's given the love of books to my own daughter, and I have been thrilled that has happened. Thank you.
What we're going to do now is, I know you all have lots of questions and things that you might want to ask the authors. We also have a special surprise. Renee was able, and I'm not sure with all the specifics here, but we were able to get a copy of Tooth Fairy meets El Raton Perez for every member here, and Renee will be signing them. So he's given me permission to let you be his groupies to the rest of the performance and follow him around and ask for signatures. So in the next, I think 10-15 minutes that we have left, we have students that have research posters about contemporary themes in Latino literature. If you want to go over there and look at them and engage with them, engage with the authors, get a copy of your book. I will make sure everybody gets a copy before you leave. We won't all run over there to the box up and get the free stuff. Renee will sign them at some point during performance, but right now we're just going to kind of do some informal dialogue. We can engage with the authors, look at the posters, and then around about 12:20, you probably want to kind of be scooching on out of here so we can go get some food and hear Pat Morris.
And don't forget your evaluation form for follow-up.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much for the authors.